Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 8. We are playing the vanilla version, Expert Iron Man. And this is 5 Felpers, 1 Elf. So we have an Elf Bishop and then 5 kind of mediocre-ish characters. We have no fighters. We just have hybrids, 3 hybrids I believe. And a rogue and a bard. All right, so I did play a little bit offline. I did some grinding on my bishop and got his mental skill really high in Trenton. So that's where I'm at. I'm in Trenton. We're going to continue that. Hey, Bo, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I am doing great. Thanks for asking. How's your videos been going on YouTube? Your Tech Guy Bo channel. You're doing good? Glad to hear it. You have a huge backlog. Oh, I bet. That's why streaming like this is so much easier. You just do it on the fly. It's just playing games. Editing videos and all that is just brutal. Brutal. This is all junk. I don't think I'm going to take any of it except these. That chest there is about a guarantee to get junk. It's one of the junkiest chests in the game. Hey, Duncan, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Oh, you know what?
Yes?
Do I have missile shield now? I could swear I had a book. Why did I think I had a book of missile shield?
What is your
I didn't learn on the samurai, did I? No? I don't know. I thought I had one. Maybe I saw one and I forgot to buy it.
As time moves, so it creates the lessons learned in the ways of fate. Yes, I am.
Yes?
Book of detection.
Splendid!
Splendid.
Someone has come to bother us.
Oh,
Fudge pads.
thanks for coming.
Hey, fuzz
It was
pads.
a pleasure.
Well, I meant to.
All right, we're gonna have to say 7th bow, otherwise he's gonna keep bugging us about it.
Yes, you will.
Okay, let's go ahead and buy his stuff that he's talking about. Let's see. Do we have itching? Yeah, I thought so. Here we go. Mystery potion. I think that's all I need. I'm not gonna do the incense. He does have some bombs. Do I want to buy some bombs? Okay, let me take a look
Yes.
at this one and see what she has as far as throwing. 30. Artifacts 36. Okay, she can use rocket sticks. That's magic missiles power 6. 395 each. It's not bad. Dusted desiccation with throwing of 30, that's kind of risky. The ego whip's not worth 1100. How many charges in this? 17. Nope. Not worth it. Bo says, yeah, recording videos is fun. Editing, not so much. Yeah, exactly. You like making the thumbnails, but as you know, video editing is very tedious. Yes, it sure is. Cherry bombs. The advantage to the bombs is I can throw them like around a corner and stuff where the rocket sticks, I can't do that. It's just not going to be that much unless I'm fighting a ton of enemies. We'll buy them. Okay, what do you got? Stink bombs. We got some ice bombs, which I don't trust you with. You have devil dust. We'll do that. Okay, looks good.
Thanks for...
Wisdom go with you.
I'm gonna rest 24 hours and see if he creates any other books that we could use.
Well, hello.
Yes?
Okay. Wow, he's got a lot of fire bombs. I think I'm gonna buy those. Yeah, I don't see any other books. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy all this. Okay. So who has the most throwing? Bard has 46. Getting all the fire bombs. Okay, that looks good.
Thanks.
Fair.
Let's move on. That's it? Yep, that's it. There's some reds down there. Crimson poppies, we can definitely deal with that.
I see something moving.
We can deal with these too.
Okay. They don't look tough at all. With pleasure. Okay.
High speed ninja.
Segundas.
This we can make pandemonium powder. The darts I'm not going to worry about picking up. Magic nectar. I forgot to tell something to Fuzzfuzz. Give us a little bonus.
Well, great. Thanks for coming.
Farewell.
Okay. Time to kill some plants.
A great conflict awaits.
Spiders. I think those are spiders? No. Wasp. What kind of wasp? Level 6. That's weak. Spider? Oh. I don't know why it's playing music like this is dangerous, because I'm not seeing it yet.
With pleasure.
Let's do Siren's Wheel.
With pleasure. Very well. Okay. All right.
It shall be so.
It's these 4 plants here that thinks are dangerous.
Okay. With pleasure.
Blessing. What do we want you to do, Bishop? Let's just get some spell points back.
pleasure.
How about that?
All right.
Rank weeds. I think those are over there, though. Yeah, those are down there. Any patrol gets poisoned. Patrols are weak.
With pleasure.
We'll go ahead and run forward here. Those are going to be immune to insanity.
With pleasure. All right. All right. Okay. Very well. All right.
These guys are really blocking my way. Yeah, we can't reach it.
Sugar, it just isn't meant to be. That is impossible, even for me.
Just gonna have to let them do the fighting. 'Cause these guys won't get out of the way. I could throw some more bombs, but I hate to waste them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only hitting one. Unfortunately, it is the patrols fighting them, not the champions. The champions kill them a lot quicker. Bishop may have fireball. I'll have to check. No. I have sonic fire. I can throw a lure down there.
With pleasure.
Might hypnotize some of them. Hey Jimmy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
With pleasure.
Did the Azure Bonds run end due to the result of listening to Duncan's bad advice, or no, not at all. Why do you assume that, Jimmy? Ah, you're on a 3-stream watch streak. Congratulations on that, Jimmy, and thank you for the support. Oh, this guy's seen better days. He's only has 12 hit points there.
With pleasure.
Ah, the stream title's D&D Curse of the Azure Bonds. Thanks for letting me know. No, this is Wizardry 8. I didn't update the title. Okay, let me do that. Let me force a save here. Ah!
It shall be so.
Tried to force a save.
A creature. This lot will be.
See if I can sneak by. Wait through, coming through. Ah.
Alright.
No, the paladins are level 9 now. I did some grinding with them at Yellish. So I actually have Cure Light Wounds
Very well.
and a Bless on one of them. So we'll be ready to take on Yellish the next time we play. Okay, there we go. Let me drop to the main menu here so I can update the title. Find what it's supposed to be. Okay, this is what it's supposed to be. There we go. Thanks for letting me know, Jimmy. I'm gonna exit and go back in. It's all screwed up. Hey Moody, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Says, I see No Hope is still the same name. Yes. Yep, she's getting better. I guess I could rename her to Some Hope. She does have some hope. Ah, it's painful. You can't bump a key. You have to hit escape when it shows this splash screen coming up. And if you bump one other key, it takes the game like half a minute to load, and then it exits. So you have to be really careful running Wizardry 8. Okay, back in the game.
This lot will be child.
Oh, I didn't remember. That's why I forced a save after that battle, so that this wouldn't happen.
Okay.
What a joke. Some hope. There we go. She's renamed. She has some hope. You're 7.5 out of 10, Moody? Great. No, we did not have a total party wipe in Azure Bonds. It's still going strong. Paladins are level 9. I think my mage is level 11, maybe? At least 10. I think might be level 11. Now if I get past this guy, at least we can get up there close. I don't know if I can sneak by him or not. We're shooting him in the back.
Okay, with pleasure.
Oh, good. He got out of the way. Perfect. He heard us. He actually, I think, is trying to reach these over here.
Oh.
This time, at least the champions are getting involved. So they'll do a lot more damage. Okay, and I can hit him with
With
Bard
pleasure.
Instrument, Sonic Fire. Let's
With
just
pleasure.
blast him.
Very well.
It shall be so.
All right.
Jimmy says, does Wizardry 8 have resolution issues or something if you all tab out and messes up? No, Herxana had a hard time getting it to run on his 5K monitor. The vanilla version does, yes. If you use the Cosmic Forge editor to help with it, then it runs better, smoother. But I'm running Windows 8.1. 8.1 is some weirdness with it. Running full screen, which is what I'm doing.
With pleasure. Okay. With pleasure.
Yeah, what usually happens is it gets real grainy when I alt tab out and go back. But the longer I leave my computer up, like I hardly ever reboot. If I wait a really long time to reboot, the operating system starts getting the memory fragmented.
Even for
So
me.
when I alt tab back, it's slow. And there's a timing issue where if you alt tab too slowly, then it gets all screwed up and it draws itself in the upper left corner and it crops the rest of the window. So I can't even see. So sometimes I just kill it and go back in.
Something's moving over there. With pleasure. With pleasure.
It shall be so.
Very well. Okay.
Bo says, I hate that. Some older games are weird with resolution. Yeah, they are. Hey, Cody. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Small window Iron
Sure,
Man
it
challenge?
isn't meant to be.
Yeah, cropped window Iron Man challenge. Because it
That
draws
is
it at
impossible,
normal
even for me.
size and then it just crops off 3/4 of the window.
It shall be so.
If I didn't have two monitors, it'd probably be better, but the two monitor thing really confuses it.
I see creature.
Oh, can I reach? Finally. We got in front of the trimmings.
That's better. With pleasure.
You're doing well, Cody. Glad to hear it. Are we gonna see any thieving on the cat playthrough? Well, we do have a rogue, but yeah, we always do picking locks and opening traps with them. And they backstab in combat. We're not gonna pick locks or pick pockets. If that's what you mean.
With pleasure. With pleasure. Okay.
Moody says, did someone say magic word because Jimmy's here? No, we didn't. Bo says, can't read the font. That's the real challenge. Yeah, all Japanese version challenge.
Okay.
There was a Japanese gentleman named Apollo. I don't remember if it's Mager. I don't remember what his last name is, but
With
he
pleasure.
played my remaster, and he's Japanese. He hardly reads English, and it was interesting watching him
It shall be so.
because it took him forever, you know, to read menus and stuff. He's trying to translate. Every time he'd go to cast a spell, it'd take like 30 seconds to figure it out. Hey, Claus, welcome to stream. How are you doing? Pickpocketing. No, we're not going to do pickpocket. I will never do pickpockets in an Iron Man. I won't even do it non-Iron Man, but especially
With
not
pleasure.
Iron Man. Luigi says, too bad the rogue won't be stealing. A cat burglar would be neat. It's too broken.
Oh, much better. Time for
Ooh, here we go.
down.
Nice. Okay, ooh, look at this. We unlocked reflection. Okay, let's start working on strength and vitality. Close combat, dual weapons, lock and traps. We'll put 1 point in reflection just to get it going a little faster. Okay.
Here.
Bard, level 10. Intelligence and Dex. Music I can't add to anymore. Throwing. Artifacts. And... trying to think of what weapon I'm going to have him use. Probably a staff later on. Let's put some in the staff. Oh.
Okay.
Claus says, with pickpocket, I used 2 filter bands on pickpocket 99 character. He still couldn't get Kunar's key. It's utterly broken. Yeah, it is. I'm assuming if you don't play on expert and you play on easy, it'll work.
I feel somewhat
But
restored.
trying to do it on expert,
Much better. Much
no,
yes.
it's not gonna happen. Hey, we can train on these. Moody says, I understand. I get worried when I open chests or pick locks in Wizardry 6, the D4 Timato, of course. Yeah. Yeah, chests can be very bad. Jimmy says, I didn't even know pickpocketing was a thing. Can you get items way beyond the party's current power level? Yes, you can actually do in this game something called shoplifting, where you can pick the item. So you could go after a specific item. But my understanding is the seed gets set when you go into an area. So you can't save scum to get around it. So you have to leave the area and come back in, and then it resets the seed, random seed, to try it again. So it's just, no matter how you look at it, it's broken.
It shall be so.
But yeah, you can either just do a random pickpocket or you can do shoplift. Which, money's not a thing in this game with alchemy. You get as much money as you want, so it really doesn't matter. And you can only steal items that are in the NPC's inventory. You're not going to find like some special item that you couldn't normally buy. Except, like Claus said, hit like keys and stuff. If there's a key or something like that, potentially. But, like he said, it's pretty much broken where it's not going to work. Cody says no moral issues about pickpocketing, just mechanical ones. That's right. True, true. There is no alignment in this game anyway.
With pleasure.
Claus says, P.S. Filter Band gives plus 15 pickpocket. And you use the 1.26 EXE, so the skill was actually 129. Wow, that's funny.
Here now. Something's creeping up on us.
Okay, I need to turn around. We need an element shield.
With pleasure.
This could be a little bit dangerous. Where's the other one?
With pleasure.
There's only one? Well, I'm not going to use that on it then.
With pleasure.
Oops.
Very well. Okay. All right.
Jimmy says, darn, I was hoping it was a new and exciting way to cheat to win. Nope. Unfortunately not. There's the other spider. Yeah, I wanted to come up here in the Trenton to train Divine Traps, which I did offline. But then there's a really nice pull line. Guaranteed drop. At the 7th vow, which is when I'm going for. For the Valkyrie.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
'Cause she still has a junky all pipe.
Here.
Speaking of which, here's another all pike.
Yes. Oh, that's better. Yes. With pleasure. Look, something's moving over there.
Alright, I'm gonna kill these reds first.
Very well.
What are we dealing with? The wood spirits came out. They wanted to know what the commotion was.
Something stirs.
With pleasure. With pleasure. All right. With pleasure. With pleasure. With pleasure. pleasure. I'll do after. All right. I need some ammunition.
It shall be so.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
No hope. Still has no hope.
Potential danger here.
Okay. What do I want to do here? Guess I'll go ahead and kill these.
There is a lock. Yes. Okay. We
Notice that this game has a weird interpretation of what an oak sapling is. Indeed.
Yes. Yes.
Territory somewhat restored.
My inner balance has returned.
That's better. What's it need?
Something useful?
I didn't get any training out of that.
It's locked up tight. Yes. With pleasure. With pleasure. Okay.
It shall be so.
Train, train, train.
Very well. All right.
Plus, as I'm at the moment playing through Dodge mod, and they also came out, so I forgot to go in and get the Zulu pedals. Oh! I forgot to get them also. Now that you say that.
With pleasure.
Doggone it. They didn't even come out when I went in there.
Very well.
I'll run back there real quick.
All right.
I'm pretty sure I didn't get them. Nope. Well, the Gouda vine. I didn't get the Gouda vine. That's what I'm missing. Wait a minute. Want to drop a mace? What is this? Oh, I was hoping it was like a chief scepter or something. Okay. Cody says, this the new Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer? Because I'm running? Way better than Grand Theft Auto. This has so much strategy that's required. So much strategy.
Yes? With pleasure.
I want these guys here. They're gonna get in the way. They're gonna really slow things down. Oh, the crocodiles? Wow. That was like 5 minutes ago, Cody. Are you behind? Can you even get behind in this? Is where you're not live on Twitch? I know that would happen on YouTube sometimes. Let's let them walk away so that hopefully they won't engage.
It has been locked.
Yes?
Let's see if I can get this stuff without having to kill Bobo. I really don't want to kill him. Here we go. I don't want to kill you, Bobo. Alright, there we go. Silver Solarets. Boom.
Very well.
You're still back here. So those others must have been random. Well, it says, I replaced the hypnotic lure with my own, and something weird happened. The game got really confused and showed the original and the new animation together. Next session is okay, only the new animation. That's weird. It's like they had something cached. Huh. Yeah, the hard coding does, in this game, does make some of the changes weird. Okay. What do we want to do here?
With pleasure. Okay. With pleasure. All right. With pleasure. With pleasure. They're all over me.
Spider? There's a spider somewhere. It must be outside.
With pleasure.
There we go. Spirit staff. Oh, the spider's behind me now. What is it? Level 9. That's a vial, I think.
It shall be
I
so.
need to turn around.
With pleasure.
Insane. I've got some insane.
With pleasure.
It shall be so.
Ooh, insta kill. Good old thieves dagger.
It shall be so.
Bonking his friend on the head. Killed it with a whip. This guy's really confused. Here's the Zuzu petals. Claus was talking about that he had missed. So, the question is, do I want to equip the spirit staff on the bard? No, because the bard can't use it. Monk, bishop, priest. Let's look. I think it's worth it just to get the divine resistance, because we won't attack too often. Yeah. Cody says, isn't that kind of messed up that a tree is using a stick as a weapon? Isn't that like his dead relative? Yeah, the way I think of it, Cody, is it's like if you were out in the wild and there was a human femur bone you could use to attack something. Not having a weapon versus that. I would use it. Plus says, I love it when insanity makes them take care of each other, even though it takes far more time. Yeah. It's fun, especially when it's cross-species.
Very well.
That's really fun. And you have like spiders attacking plants and stuff. It says, Ratkin breeders, keeping the door closed can freeze flesh on the breeders and insanity archers. Yes. I usually do the opposite. But yeah, that's pretty cool.
With pleasure.
Or just Sonic Blast if you have it at that point. Best viewed with verbose message on. Yeah, I always have verbose on. I don't like the abbreviation. Cody says, I hope I don't cross you out. Like Samson. What did he use? An ox? The jaw of an ox or something? Supposedly. Rudy asked, will we be seeing Sparkle soon? No, she was on last stream. We left her a long time ago. I'm not heading to Piney Base Camp for a while.
There now, that's better. I'm a...
Okay.
Here. Yes?
Ranger needs some training. Okay.
Yes?
Alright, blue marble. Thank you very much. Junk treasure chest.
Locked up.
Let's see what kind of junk we get.
Yes?
You missed it? Yeah. Yes, this is junk. I guess since we're overloaded, we'll go ahead and take the greaves.
Yes? Here.
We just recruited Sparkle and then dumped her. Just to take her stuff. No, I'm trying to think if I want to get rid of some of this stuff. I don't really have that much that's heavy. And that weighs 3. See if I can get us underweight here. How much does this weigh, the zip gun? 6. It's not that much. Yeah, I still can't get us underweight. Ugh. This is what happens when you focus on speed. Doesn't weigh hardly anything. Okay, well, we tried.
Come on, let's get them.
So we did get some pickpocketing, Cody says. That's true. Yes, we did. Good call out.
With pleasure.
We scammed her. I'd say we more like a scam. We scammed her.
With pleasure.
Scammed her good.
Okay. With pleasure.
Claude said Sparkle's voice becomes more bearable if you lower the pitch of her speech files by about 30%. Yeah, I bet. Ooh, this vampire bat? Yeah, 138 hit points. It's gotta be a vampire bat. Who do I want to make insane? Spiders, I guess. Fail.
Segundas. With pleasure.
We do a firebomb here.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
Rudy says, is this a Wizardry 8 stream or a fitness stream? We could say skulldugger to her. Ledger domain. Ledger domain is the picking pockets. Skullduggery is unlocking doors and traps.
With pleasure. With pleasure. Okay.
I read the Jagged Alliance 2 counterpart of Sparkle, Claude says. He says, we help Sparkle make inventory management easier. True. That is true. We did it for her, didn't we?
With pleasure. With pleasure.
Oh, there's still some in there.
Here. Yes. Yes. Here.
We're gonna have to get him to come to us.
This will be over in no time. With pleasure. With pleasure. Very well.
Cody says, crazy idea. Ever thought about doing a Wizardry 8 demake in Wizardry 7? You couldn't. The Wizardry 7 maps are too small. You wouldn't be able to do it. But that would be kind of funny to go backwards. If you skip some areas, maybe you could do it, but yeah, the game engine wouldn't be able to handle it. Let's see.
With pleasure. With pleasure. That is impossible.
There's still a vampire bat in there.
Yes?
Where is it? There it is.
Here now. Something's creeping up on us.
Why does it not want to come after us? This is so weird. Look at it. There he comes.
It shall be so.
He's confused.
With pleasure. Segundas. With pleasure.
Okay, finally. So, let's go get our experience boost here real quick.
Someone's here.
Seth, we see long of the art of it will
25,000. I'll take it. Actually gonna go over here first and kill these so we can get our spear.
Look, something's moving over there.
Let us be predator and not prey.
With pleasure. With pleasure. Okay.
It shall be so.
All right.
Oh, so the Cosmic Forge allows to add new locations in Wizardry 7. Which I don't know. You could split set large locations. Yeah, it doesn't allow it. The maps are hard-coded. You can't add new ones. And there's a limit to how big the maps can get. Okay, we do have an element shield. What do we do here?
With
I
pleasure.
think they can cast magic missiles, so we'll go ahead and get a soul shield. Let's try Insanity one more time.
Pleasure. Okay.
Fail.
All right.
Okay, let's see. They both have body stone, but this one's nauseous.
With pleasure.
Uh-oh, Layla backfired firebomb. She does that one more time, she's getting renamed. Ring of Breezes. Don't do it again.
With pleasure.
Oh, that one.
With pleasure.
If I had the intellectual property rights to the Wizardries, I would love to make a prequel to Wizardry 6 with the Wizardry 7 engine. That would be fun. So I would make it when it would take place when the king and queen are alive in Wizardry 6, which is about roughly 100 years before you arrive at the castle. And have that whole story play out. That would be cool. Or you could change the story.
With pleasure.
Let's see.
Okay. With pleasure.
It shall be so.
All right.
I want to get this toxic blood off thing for one. Get our element shield again.
With pleasure. We did it.
Nice. Now we get our good pole arm right here. Spiked spear. This thing is so good compared to the old pike. Nice.
Yes. Yes.
Moody says if you get the rights, it would be cool to do.
Mind the trap.
Oh, Wizardry 5.5. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I don't want to open this. No, we're not doing this. A guardian? No, we're not opening that.
Trapped. Yes. Yes?
Oh, it says Wizardry 9. Between the time when the oceans drank Atlantis and the rise sons of Arius, there was an age of undreamed, the age of wizardry. And Cody says, aren't the rights of wizardry kind of up in the air? No, there's a company called Dracom that owns it. Japanese company. Okay, that was junk.
Yes? Yes, it's locked up tight.
Weighs 4. It's better than the leather helmet. Hey, we're no longer overloaded. Look at that. I'm gonna drop this all pike too. That's definitely not needed. Oh wow, hybrids are really close to level up.
Take mind of the trap.
Ah, when we dropped it, it put it in the cabinet. Look, looks like there's a wand in there.
Yes? Yes?
You stole the quote from the '82 Conan movie? Oh, okay. Necklace? That's interesting. What is this? A mystic spear. Wow, that's a good find. That's even better than the spiked spear. We get 2 swings with that because of the initiative boost. So a total of 4 offensive maneuvers. Nice. Okay, what in the world? Is this a power? Can't be. What is this? Amulet Pro Magic. That would have been really good on a all fighter run. Be able to get magic screen. Okay, who needs some divine resistance? What? Drop it. Still on the cursor. 60, 61, 60. Give it to you. 90 on the rogue. Nice. That was a good find. You can even import the Mystic Spear from 7. Yeah, that's true. You can. As well as the Stun Rod. Cody says, I've always dreamed there would come a game where you were the mayor of Ligaman. Well, you probably know this, Cody, but in Wizardry 4, you get to see the inside of Gilgamesh's tavern and the Adventure Inn once you make it up from the maze. I have a review of that one, and I think I show some of those graphics, which I always thought was cool. Because in none of those 1 through 5 wizardries, you never get to see what it looks like in there. And then in 4, you finally get to see it.
Something useful?
In fact, you get to see what the whole town looks like up there. Which is pretty cool.
Something useful?
Okay, what expired? Let's just go. Spell points back.
Yes? They don't look tough at all.
Okay, let's throw a lure out here.
With pleasure. With pleasure. All right.
It shall be so.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
Cody says, I really like the idea of a town whose economy is based entirely around artifacts that they find in a weird hole nearby. I think it would make for a neat colony simulator. Kind of reminds me of the movie Troll. I think that's what it was called. Yeah. That one's kind of weird like that. What do you want to do?
With
It's
pleasure.
armor plate the trainees for him, help him out. Jimmy says, wasn't that the plot to a Stephen King novel? I don't know.
With pleasure.
We're getting training all boosted here.
With pleasure.
This one's gonna die anyway.
With pleasure.
I don't know if we can reach him with a heal from here.
With pleasure.
We can. Getting healed up. Cody says with the plot to the Temple of Elemental Evil in Oregon, many other games of the time. Just don't think we've ever seen it from anything but the adventurer's perspective. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, much better.
You know, I might give that spiked spear to the ranger now that I think about it. I think I will. Ring of Sanity, nice.
All right. Yes.
Definitely better than the bullwhip. Okay. You get the Aqua Ring. You get the Ring of Sanity. You already have Steel Gauntlets. Yep. Okay, perfect. All right.
Here.
Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome to stream. How are you doing? What are the upsides and downsides of the all-cap party? They're fast. They have low vitality. They have low water resistance. But that's pretty much it. Race doesn't make a huge difference in this game.
With pleasure. That is
Compared to the
impossible.
class.
With
The
pleasure.
class is the
That
most important
impossible.
thing.
With pleasure. That is impossible. Even from
She can't do that in here because of the magic. Gotta come over here.
Yes.
I don't think we can use this yet.
With pleasure.
No, I got some more. There we go.
Worthy opponents.
How was that able to see me? Vile spiders even.
With pleasure. With pleasure. All right.
Rudy says downside hairball cleanup. And then Mr. Spock says, so basically just don't get them wet anymore. Yeah. Yeah, they get paralyzed easily because their water resistance is low. That's probably the biggest downside.
Right on.
In my opinion, of course. I don't have their own opinion.
With pleasure.
Pure paralysis.
With pleasure.
My inner balance has returned.
Oh, much better. With pleasure.
Bit of a bless.
With pleasure.
It shall be so.
All right.
We're just gonna let him run away.
With pleasure.
Vile spider, free, please for its life.
Here now, that's better. Oh,
With pleasure.
much better.
Powers and fear.
Do not glory in death. Instead, rejoice that we are still alive.
How much is this way? 7? Not worth picking up.
Object.
Someone's here.
Great. It's
Breeders.
bye.
Wisdom go with you.
Wisdom go with you. Maybe there's some more powder up here, but it's probably itchy.
Object.
Goofy.
Something useful?
Yeah, sneeze powder. Again, we can make pandemonium out of that, which is really good.
They don't look tough at all.
Yeah, cheated.
Very well.
Cheated.
With pleasure.
With pleasure.
All right.
Boss's telescope is actually focused on Betty in the 8th bow. Betty in the 8th bow. Oh,
Nice.
that's funny.
With pleasure. Segundas. Here.
Ratkin tree.
Be on guard. The rat can probably know that we're coming.
What's that? Over there.
This dust up will be dead easy.
It's a dust up, she thinks.
With pleasure.
With pleasure.
It shall be so.
Mr. Spock says if the final boss has a laser pointer, this party is doomed.
With
right.
pleasure.
You can find a laser pointer in the game in Sadok's laboratory. Gadgeteer can use it.
The tide of opposition rises.
With pleasure.
Mr. Spock says, LOL, this game has everything. There's a lot, that's for sure.
All right.
pleasure.
Cure paralysis.
With pleasure.
With pleasure.
Segundas.
Here now, that's better.
Okay.
Laughing wasp.
Getting good.
3 level ups. Okay, Valkyrie. Speed of 90, strength 79. Ah, Divine Trap. We can start training her offline. Samurai dexterity and speed. Missile shield. Let's get a missile shield going. Oh, I saved a bunch of spells. Good. Magic missiles. There we go. So we'll be able to train him pretty quickly. Let's see. Ranger. Dexterity and speed. We can get Razor Cloak. You want to put 1 point in pole arm. That going up a little faster.
Yes.
Here.
Okay, Don Barlone.
We have company.
Hey, boy! You remember what you say?
What you say? Before we talk to you, let's go steal the stuff.
Trapped. Yes. Yes.
See if this is worth opening. Boss says, I could not resist to place a pick from the CERN collider near Madras and Reforged. Reforged. It's an alarm. Wow, that's a weak trap type. Oh, look at this. A Psy. We don't have a ninja. That's too bad. Okay, we got one more.
It's locked up tight.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Someone's here.
So let me give you. We'll get on. So, call on us if you need to.
Don't turn your back on that one. I don't trust him one little bit. It was a pleasure.
So, we ain't got it yet.
That's because we don't have an artifact yet. Look, do you have shadow? Buy one of these. It's a slight upgrade. Okay. A little bit of water resistance there. Good. Cody says, should a cat party be dealing with Ratkin? This doesn't seem lore friendly. Well, it doesn't have to be cliche, does it?
Call on
It's a
it.
breath of fresh air when things don't follow the cliches.
Careful.
Yes?
This is dangerous.
Yes?
Heat wave, nope, not opening it. Not gonna do it. Probably early source for constant death bomb supply. You mean Don Barlone? Yeah, he does sell them.
Yes?
What is your will? Tragedy.
Alright, let's see if we can make it to the breeders, or if we're gonna have to fight a bunch of other things first. Looks like we're in good shape. Okay, now I have to decide how I want to do this. Probably do body of stone on the ones up front. I'm actually going to do this and get a surprise attack.
All right.
It shall be so.
Okay.
Go ahead and get Bless
pleasure.
first.
With pleasure.
All right.
Let us be predator and not prey.
Segundas.
Okay, let's get a firebomb on him.
With pleasure.
Trying for no insanity.
With pleasure.
Okay. All right.
It's good. Three 325 hit points on this one.
With pleasure.
Really like to get some insanity in them,
With pleasure.
but it can happen. Try a web.
With pleasure.
With pleasure. Okay. With pleasure.
Stall.
With pleasure.
Oh, I think it's a lot. That's a relief. Segundas. Oh, much better.
Yeah, the Ratkin breeders. They're very dangerous if you don't know how to fight
pleasure.
against them.
With pleasure.
With pleasure.
All right. Thanks. Now that's better.
Their level is misleading. They're only level 8. They're extremely dangerous. Especially when we backfire like that.
I feel
With pleasure.
With pleasure.
I will not be distracted by mere physical. It shall be so.
With pleasure.
I think I'm just gonna do attack.
Life force draining away. My inner balance has returned.
Another burning spear.
All right.
Unidentified arrows. Wonder if those are mystic. There's 18 of them.
Our will has prevailed.
Longbow.
Object.
Yeah, oh, he's actually out of arrows. The armor piercers, okay. Arrows also. So these are really heavy. They weigh 18. The Ring of Fire is nice, but it's very situational. Polearm plus 15 is pretty nice. That initiative -3 though, we're not going to get 2 swings with that. Spike Spear is definitely overall better, especially with that weight. Yeah, we're going to leave that. Claus says, and another endangered species eradicated, you brutal guy. Yep. It's pretty rude of us, wasn't
Yes.
it?
With pleasure.
All right.
Now we got to get through a bunch of ratkins that are going to be mad at us.
They don't look tough at all.
With
Yeah.
pleasure.
Let's see.
With pleasure.
I'm not going to go back to Madras to get his reward. It's not worth it. I think it's like 10,000 spins. I'm just going to go down the rope over here.
Potential danger here.
Very well. Here now, that's better. All right.
Wow, that was pretty good training for a short fight. We encountered 0 ratkin. It's pretty nice because those guys can take a long time to get through. They're good with training, but fights take a while and they do some good damage. Perfect. And right on that Hogar.
Let us be
Ah.
predator and not prey.
Level 10. He's probably a battering one.
With pleasure.
Look at the Trini helping us. We're gonna run over to Gary. That can help.
With pleasure.
That's a battery. This guy can he can kill a character in 1 round. Easily. see if he chases us. Yep. He's coming.
Alright, what a shame. I was just getting used to him.
With pleasure.
We might have two characters down here.
Impossible.
So what we're gonna
Very
do
well.
is use two resurrection powders. Okay.
With pleasure.
I don't know if I trust her to throw pandemonium powder. We're gonna see. Okay, we made him
I
afraid.
am happy to return to this side.
That's gonna help.
It shall be so.
Alright.
With pleasure. With
Get a buzz
pleasure.
going. Rudy says, not sure what I want to stream. Wizardry 6 or Ultimate 7 Part 2 in a bit. Stream one soon and one in about 24 hours.
Segundas.
Let's stream whichever one you want to play more of.
With pleasure.
Alright.
Yeah, that guy's running.
Ajalasta.
With pleasure.
Probably save it after this fight here. Can't kill that thing.
With pleasure.
He goes. He didn't drop any. $41 damage with one hit. A little late there, Bishop. As usual. Bishop's always too late.
Life and death above.
I measure our progress in bodies.
Okay. These are one of the more dangerous enemies.
Here.
They don't give you nearly enough experience. They're not dangerous they are. Okay. Good place to save. Auto save succeeded. I'm gonna give it a second because I don't believe it when it tells me that. I don't want to fight that Hogar again. Okay, hopefully that's enough time. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. and I'll see you next time.